Alright, let's get loaded in here and continue our run. Playing as Perun this time. Need to take a few minutes to get reoriented with where we left off yesterday. Alright, starting with our village. We're gathering the fur leather because that's going to be our scumcraft to get us our research points. But first we are getting a cabbage patch built so we can start getting some children very randomly and rarely, since we're doing very basic materials. I think it gives us an attract child of 2, which isn't that great, but at least it's something. Once he's done with that, we'll move him back to the fur coat for the scumcraft. And then our only group right now has been dubbed the Liberation Army, as always. And they're just currently exploring, trying to find as many resources as we can before we kind of commit to what we're going to do for the rest of the game. So with that, let's go ahead and get started yet again. Guess we can clear out the undead. Let's see. We have to be worried about spears, so our only shielded unit. 18 damage is not going to be enough, so we'll go ahead and poke him now. The Mordred will get the kill. We don't have shields. That's a little concerning. Ebentide has the most life, though. We'll start with him. Luckily, none of them had spears, so this worked out just fine. Eventide does 25 damage, and this one takes 28 to kill, so we need to confuse it. And that's good. Let's see, a 3, 3, and 1, not very useful. Alright, we've finished the cabbage patch, so we'll put him back to work on the fur coat. And let's go ahead and hit up the ruins. Ooh, it's a landmass.
You stumble across some ruins of an old city, engulfed in mist and mystery. One of many buildings.
Ah, free item. That's convenient. Ooh, it's a poison one too.
It takes you almost an hour to open it, but luckily it's not empty.
That's a good axe to get right at the start. And it's an upgrade for him, and then his old axe is an upgrade for her. Perfect. Good find. Well, we might as well continue to explore up this way. Still nothing fancy. Let's hit up these ruins.
You stumble across some ruins of an old city, engulfed in mist and mystery. You search the abandoned abodes and open some old dusty cellar. As the heavy doors crack, you are swarmed by some crazed bats.
Bats? Bats and rats. We are actually outnumbered, but they're nice and weak, so we should be fine. In fact, we can kill him. So they'll get the kills easily, and we'll end with our shielded unit, because we're not going to be able to handle one of them, maybe, depending on how the AI sends out these tactical cards. Let's go ahead and get closer with her. So he kills the bat, this one kills the rat. The Mordred will kill this one, which means this one's going to get a free attack. Now what I could do is wait and confuse it, or send him out and let him soak up the damage. That's not a bad idea since he has a shield.
You search the buildings and discover a supplies store still intact.
Okay, what did we get? A very useless sword that we're not going to keep. The amber's not bad. Not extremely useful, but it can be used in a pinch if we're needing research points. The granite's actually good. That'll help us with buildings. We just need to get 25 to make a single building, though. I'm pretty sure that this is a coastline, but I should go down one just to unlock it to make sure that it's not like another land bridge like this was right here. Okay, it wasn't. Cool beans. Now we'll head back up here. We got our research point. What are we gonna go for? We got the Holy Trifecta, and they're built. Getting the Tree of Blessing wouldn't be a horrid idea. Actually, if we could get our hand on some enchanted bone, at the very least, while I have no interest in the bonuses from the archery range itself is the best one for attracting demons because you get to use so much bones. I believe using dragon bone in both slots gives you a 6 to attract demon. So before I even worry about researching that, we need to start looking at bones. And I know we found monster bones right here, so I think I'm going to go ahead and research that to open up both the enchanted and the dragon bone and see if we got lucky on either of them. So we did not on the dragon or the enchanted, so that's a little unfortunate. We're just gonna have to keep exploring and hope we can find them soon. We did gain a level. Health is perfect for us, always appreciate that. And similar story with our village. And both of our gatherers also gain more strength, which is useful for them. They can equip better gear. Not bad. We cannot move anymore, so we might as well collect some string while we're here. And we're just gonna fill a slot for the hell of it. Damn it, it's gonna take us 2 turns. We definitely need baskets. I'm not even gonna waste the time. Which means the next research point we get, we need to put towards that cane that we discovered. Oh, look at that, enchanted bone. That's good, but like I said, I do need to get a basket. Some baskets made, which means we need this unless we can discover wicker by the time we get that 1 research point. It's possible. It's starting to become dark. I think what I'm going to do is... I got a couple options. I could either go across this land bridge and wrap down, because I'm pretty sure this is just a lake again. But it's going to become dark by the time we get to about here, which means the rest of this we won't really uncover. I could do the same thing to the left, but again, same story. I'll get to about right here, and then it'll be dark. So I think the better plan is to just uncover as much of this island as we can, and then once it's dark, we'll collect whatever resource we decide is the best option. So let's head over here. So far nothing. We did get our research point though. We did not discover wicker, so we're going to go with the cane. And I think I'm just going to head down. Oh, well, that was a quick trip. Actually, it looks like this doesn't connect. More enchanted bone, though. It's a really weird place for it. Yep, so that's it for that area. Alright, let's head back towards the cane. In the meantime, we can construct at least one basket. And it'll be done by the time our group passes by, so we can pick it up. Let's see. We don't have regular string. This would be a little bit of a waste. But it would give us a 3 gathering. If we did... Ooh, that's even better, but it's super heavy. I think I'd still rather go that route than the spider silk. Confirm. And that'll be very useful for us. Let's see, I need to be more efficient with my exploration using the daytime. I wish I had a better, more reliable technique. Yeah, like the most efficient way to explore the map is to play as Horus, because you have night vision once you get to level 3, I believe. Barring that, you need to just make use of your daytime, explore what you can, and then at night go to the resource you're wanting to collect. You'll get about somewhere between 6 and 10 turns to collect it. Is there anything worth? Nah, it's just wood. Alright, we already finished that basket. That was nice and quick. Still nothing worth gathering. Movement is very slow right now. Still nothing worth gathering. Got another research point. Doing the spider silk wouldn't be a bad idea, but we're not going to be collecting it anytime soon. So I think I'm just going to hold on to this point for a while. Although, getting this built, yeah, that's a good priority. Because that not only gives us access to medics guaranteed every time a child grows up, it also provides healing and herbs, as well as gives us additional options in the plague event. So the sooner we have that, the better. And it doesn't have to be amazing. We can just do straight up normal wood. Uses most of our wood, but that's fine. Hey noob, welcome back. Do you make use of making lots of different foods for the buff? Later on I do. At the start I don't really focus on food generation. There's just so many other priorities to get going that I feel like getting the... Let's get an example. Like if you could get up to 7 food and more, it's worth it. But getting to that point, I don't feel like these gains are worth the focus that you're taking away from your gear and buildings. At least until you get to the mid game. But the +4 health and the +3 damage, that is nice at the start if you can get to that quickly. Let's see. No more movement, nothing to gather. We put him making the herbalist hut, correct? We did not. I like the movement bonuses from food. Yeah, the movement bonus is nice, but again, like I said, it's kind of a give or take thing. Which do you prioritize more? Gaining that movement or getting better gear? And for me, I think the gear is more important for survivability. Okay, so this is the first turn of pitch darkness. what we're going to do is make a quick note of the turn so that I can give you guys an exact number of how long you can gather for, so you can try to maximize everything. So we're on turn 48.
Monstrous great thunder strikes mere inches away from your village.
Await Perun's will.
The image of the thunder god appears before you and speaks in a thundering voice that echoes in your heads for hours.
The time has come for a reckoning. Go seek the place where it all began.
He disappears, but you know where to go.
You're welcome, Eventide. Also, this event reminds me, I started to explain it yesterday and then got sidetracked and completely forgot. You know how each god gives you a chance of recruiting something through events that you encounter? For Perun, when you have the sudden thunderstorm event, and it turns out to be Ville, you can have a chance of them joining you because you follow Perun. Alright, let's pick up our basket. And drop anything off, extras that we have. See, like, these I'll keep, and these are just cooked food that I happen to collect from events, so that if I see something coming up that might be challenging, I can click them all on and get those bonuses when needed. But I don't focus on gathering or cooking them. Ville are nice. You can equip them with gear also. Yeah, and I can't remember, but I think they have piercing naturally. I might be wrong on that. Okay, it came out normal quality, not bad. We got no good quality craft scums, but that's okay. Let's also restock our food supplies. We have 6 people. Let's take 30 days worth, so 180 food. And this basket. Oh, that's right. We got a gatherer that we never put into the group. Even better if they have pierce. Yeah, and I want to say they do, but God, it's been so many playthroughs since I've even had a Ville, and I don't remember the last time we fought him either. Crap. Who was the new person? Was it Janislav? Does it even matter? That's right. It was the guy who had the amazing gathering, which was Janislav. Alright, you're coming with us, buddy. That took you off of the fur leather, which is fine. We're still gathering it at a decent clip. And then Janislav gets the basket to maximize that. Ooh, we need to give him gear. Slacking. Well, all we really have is a one-handed axe and a 3/4 shield and a shirt. We only want one. Thankfully, he's got a crap ton of strength, so he can equip gear easily. Alright, it is going to take us a turn before we can head down. What do we got right here? He has 500 in weight carrying. Yeah, because he's got Janislav. His strength is at 10, and you get 50 points per 50 carry capacity per point of strength. Alright, we need one more turn before we can camp and start gathering. How is the herbalist hut? Oh, it's done. I just never paid attention. Right? Yeah. Cool beans. Well, it took 3 turns of pitch black darkness where you don't see anything but the tile you're standing on. And then we will see how many turns it takes to get to full radiant light to see up to 3 tiles away. Can we get to 2 stacks? Ah, we're 6 points shy. No, 8 points shy of a full stack. 2 full stacks every turn. That's all right. We're gonna hang out for a little bit doing this. So that we can make more baskets. So we'll probably go until we have 50 cane. Got another research point. We're gonna save that for now. Alright, and now we have our, well, I guess that's 2 tile vision at turn 54. So 3 turns of no vision, 6 turns, and you'll get 2 tile with the vision. At that point, that's when it's worth exploring again, if you're trying to be efficient and maximizing everything. Yeah, from the first turn, it'll then be 2 stacks each turn for 5 or 6 turns. Let's see, what is the overlap? So we're gonna be 14 shy. So you do 2 turns to get that, or you get a single bunch on the first turn, and then you get 3 turns of 2 bunches, and then single, and then 3 turns of 2 bunches. It goes in a 1-3 ratio with this. Nine turns for full light. From full light to full light, yeah. Let's see, how much have we gathered? 35. 49. Do we get another double turn? We do. So we'll stay for 1 more turn to maximize that gathering. We're not going to get the meat. That's okay. Yeah, I did take some off. That way I could gather more meat. They weren't really helping with the cane. Alright, let's drop all that off. Resupply while we're here. And then we will make use of our daylight to continue exploring. Which means we're going to take 240 vegetables this time. Oh, we have an extra body. Did not do that in my calculations. We want 40 days worth of food for 7 bodies. 280. And is this useful for anyone in our group? Maybe? Ooh, he can just barely equip it. And then that shirt is technically going to be an upgrade over this. So yeah. Alright, let's go exploring again. Where maybe it might be worth it to go down now. Yeah, because I kind of want to hit up this ruin anyways. And then we need to queue up more baskets. First, I noticed that we can do a crafting tool. This isn't going to be very good, but 3 is better than nothing. So let's get that going first. And then we'll do the baskets using cane, clay, and wood. Pop you up, make max amount, which is 5, not bad. Cool beans. That gatherer or warrior? The one that I put the shirt on? Is that your question? Also, we need to plan for our next child growing up. We need both a medic and a warrior in our village for the wood armor. Good question. I'm pretty sure I put it on a warrior. Yeah, I put it on Ebentide, who is a warrior. What's funny is our warrior has less strength than Janislav, our gatherer. Yeah, the delay is a little annoying sometimes when you guys ask me questions, because not only is there a time delay between the chat, but I also have to be able to look over and notice that somebody typed something and in between playing the game. So that's why I look to my left. It might be your right, since the camera does funky things to the image. That's why I'm always looking in that direction, because I don't want you guys to feel like I'm ignoring you when you're typing. And then Maslav gets this hammer, which makes him pretty good at crafting now, on an 11. Alright, what do we got?
You enter what used to be some old city.
Ooh, a two-skull
Some of it
one.
lies submerged in murky dark waters, and a grim mist hangs in the air.
Well, let's take a look around.
You explore the forlorn city, and from the top of one of the stone buildings flies down a swarm of enraged crows.
Ooh, enraged crows. It's birds all over again. 12 of them. Holy crap. We are outnumbered significantly. Which means we are most likely going to take some wounds from this. We can go ahead and kill that one with our poke. Send out our unshielded warriors for now. Ah, the confuses. Fuck. Damn. Oh, this is gonna suck. They don't really do that much damage. Individually, no, but keep in mind that we have 12 of them to deal with. 6 in the active, 6 in the tactical. So even if it's just the active ones, at this rate, we're only gonna kill 2 of them. Let's say an average of 3 damage with 4 left to hit us. That's gonna be 12 damage. That, if we hadn't put him out, that could have nearly killed any of our other fighters. This fight is where blunt damage has a real advantage. Yes. Yes. Unfortunately, we have not found a hammer yet, but yes. Anything like this and bees are the biggest reason to have at least one hammer in your group, if not more. Let's see. So he will at least kill this one. Janislav will kill that one. We have 2 confuses that we can use on 2 of these 3 coming out. Yeah, that's why I saved my warrior, even though he doesn't have that high of a shield, for the end, because I'm going to use her to shield him, and then use these 2 to confuse 2 of the active ones. Is that going to be the best play now that I think about it? That prevents a single attack, whereas I could send them out since they both have shields of their own. They soak up some of the attacks, which is essentially the same thing, and then also kill on the second turn. So I think I'm not going to save them for the confuse. Instead, I'm just going to get closer. I would just put them all out. Yeah, and that's what I ended up doing. She'll still have her shield to block. Oh, we don't even need to block. Ah! Perfect. Go ahead and kill that one. Counter that one because I'm tired of this, and this fight's over.
You defeat your enemy.
No,
You
me and
continue
you,
your
we're on the
scouting
same page,
and find an
noob.
old stockroom, still stacked with good resources.
A 3-5 dagger. Nah. The coal is a good thing. And the clay for now is good because we're using that with our baskets. Coal takes forever to gather, so all that I can find for free, I will gladly take. Since we're already out this way, we might as well just continue exploring this while we have daylight. Found some fish. We finished another basket, and the only one I'm really interested in equipping with it right now is Felislava, so that she is gathering that fur leather every turn now. Yeah, when you're outnumbered in a fight, putting your cards in the discard pile increases your disadvantage. Yes. You have to kind of do the math and see if they're doing a crap ton of damage to you, it might be worth it to confuse them, but if they're not, then it's usually better to just send a card out to take that hit and then kill something on its turn in the second round. Alright, we have no more movement. Ooh, bears. Hey, boo-boo, I'll let you come at me. I don't want to chase you down. First level, our medic got better. This is perfect. We want to see more of that. That's a 16 skill for us. That's pretty good. Ooh, that folklore. Eventide. Well, you're starting to get folklore. We need you to get a little higher, though. And then our village. Not the greatest of level ups, sadly. Adrenaline boost acts kind of like a poison in physical challenges and sickness. So limited use, kind of useful at times. The will and the health are the bigger things. Looks like we're gonna have to circle all the way around to even get down here, or go this way. But since we're going to the right, we might as well uncover what this square is and maybe hit up the spider's nest, because I don't think it won't let us walk down here. Okay.
An old woman staggers into your village. She is wearing a long hooded coat.
No.
And underneath it, you see bandages sticking out.
Fuck. Well, we're about to lose our children.
You take a closer look and realize that the bandages cover her whole body, but worse yet, something underneath them is constantly moving. You have a chance to act before the creature does something.
I am here to take your children, of course.
The woman bursts into maniacal laughter and steps forwards, throwing off her cloak and revealing a body wrapped in bandages. You realize
And
the
my mic
bandages
just
are
fell.
moving, and you see rat tails and fur sticking out every now and then. Since you were prepared for her mischievous attack, you have time to try to act first.
Alright, we're gonna take a minute and go back to the old mic setup because this is getting annoying.